Good morning, ninjas. Welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto. Welcome to my home in the sunshiny state of Florida. Welcome to my daily vlog. I have a lot of new subscribers. I woke up to like 12 new subscribers overnight. So welcome to my channel. And over the last 28 days, my channel has grown by like 50 subscribers. So let me take a quick minute, guys, to reintroduce myself. So my name's Melanie. I'm 51, going to be 52 at the end of this month. I have been on a weight loss journey for over 5 years now, almost 6 years. You can see me on my channel, the older videos, doing Weight Watchers, doing vegan, doing vegetarian, doing plant-based, Mediterranean, DNA weight loss, Weight Watchers, you name it, calories in, calories out, working myself out to death. You can see all of that. And then almost 4 years ago, actually, let me go January, February, March, April. So 3 years and 8 months ago, there's a video out there in the vlogosphere of YouTube called I Lost My Ninja. So if you want to search that, you can go up to the little magnifying glass and search I Lost My Ninja Melanie Hinde or Princess Ninja and Keto, or you can scroll through. And it was the breaking point. It was my bottom, my rock bottom, health-wise, my rock bottom, just out of desperation. Like, you guys can see that I'm not failing at the diets that I tried before I found keto. You can see the frustration and you can hear it in my voice, and I'm measuring and weighing food and calories in, calories out, and I'm eating organic and I'm eating non-GMO and I'm making myself oatmeal every day, and I'm drinking a low-fat almond milk, and I'm eating only chicken breast and fish, and I'm staying away from fat and cholesterol because it's the evil cholesterol monster. I'm doing all of these things and my blood sugar is out of control, and they keep increasing my metformin, and now they're talking about possible insulin. My waistline was over 50 inches. I was metabolic resistance. I was non-alcoholic fatty liver, and they were talking about another medication. In a span of 4 years with me running my first 5K, eat less, move more. If you would exercise, you wouldn't be fat. I was doing everything right in yet my metabolism, my health was just deteriorating. And then I started dealing with the mental aspect of it. I started food shaming myself. I started starving myself. I started a vicious cycle of, 1,000 calories, 1,000 calories, 1,000 calories, binge. 1,000 calories, 1,000 calories, 1,000 calories, binge, and then the next day would be guilt from the binge, so I would starve myself because I was too fat and I had no right eating that much food. I developed such a dark, morbid place in my head with my relationship to food, my relationship with myself. And so when I started keto, I thought to myself, this is it. This has got to work. And if this doesn't work, I give up. I'm just gonna live with being Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars. I'm gonna look like a slug the rest of my life. That's just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a potato. And the first month, of course, I started watching all of these keto channels. I lost 6 pounds. I've got all these other keto YouTubers. I did keto for 1 day and I've lost 35 pounds. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. That's how it feels when you're a slow person to lose weight. And as my journey progressed, I became super obsessive. I became the expert macro tracker. I was doing my blood sugar and ketones 3 times a day. I was measuring every food. I was researching every ingredient. I became the definition for keto crazy. I was literally tracking how many times I pooped. I was tracking what I was eating. I was tracking every calorie, every macro. I was watching ingredients. I was quite sure that tomatoes and peppers were kicking me out of ketosis. Never mind the Built bar in the back of my fridge. Never mind the Lily's chocolate bar I just consumed because those were keto. I got the keto crazy. And then magically, about 1 year ago, it was 1 year ago, one of my subscribers, who I know now was Miss Gloria, sent me the Stall Slayer. But I had just lost my dad. Literally, the month she sent me the book, I had just lost my father. And I was grieving I didn't care about anything. Now, with that being said, I went into like a 6-month backslide. Not because I cheated, not because I went off keto, but because I started snacking, I started the keto junk food, the keto sweets, I was just trying to survive the grief, right? And then one day, when I felt like I was finished feeling sorry for myself, I picked up the book, I started reading the book, and I was like, Amy Berger, she's on YouTube, right? So I started watching her channel, and this is how God works in my life. And if you're new here, I do speak about my relationship. I don't preach at you. We do a daily devotional here on this channel, but I do give God credit for what he's done in my life, the people he's brought in my life, the absolute miracles that he has shown throughout my journey. And you can go back and look at my journey 2 years ago, and you can see his presence in my journey, right? So I found Amy Berger on YouTube, and the very first video I see of her is she's saying, what if for just today, I don't hate myself? Mind blown, right? I start slowly reading the Stall Slayer, and Amy starts talking about the Keto Made Simple Masterclass hosted by Adapt and hosted by Dr. Westman and Amy Berger, right? They're launching their End Your Carb Confusion. So now I get the Carb Confusion book. I enter in the class, and it was life-changing. It was literally, you can go back and look at my End Your Carb Confusion Masterclass review video. I'm going to put it somewhere up here. I don't know where it's going to end up because I'm going to end up spinning this around, and YouTube uploads it. So somewhere up in this corner, you're going to see a little eye, and that's the information card. And I'm going to attach my review of the Keto Made Simple Masterclass. And I highly advise that if you're considering taking that class, you take it, but check that out. So anyway, I got Dr. Westman's End Your Carb Confusion. I got to be honest with you, I haven't read anything past phase 1. I haven't even started reading the phase 2 part of the book. I haven't finished the book. I got to the phase 1, and I got to the foods list, which I got taking the master class, but I got the foods list, and off and running I went. So in February of this year, my weight, I had backslid, and I was weighing in at 189 pounds. My current lowest weight was 173.6. So that's pretty huge for me. I want you to think about this. My first year of keto, with over 70 pounds to lose, I lost 24 pounds. This year, following Dr. Westman's End Your Carb Confusion, being 4 years older than I was when I first started this journey, also being within 20 pounds of my goal weight, I've lost almost the same amount of weight this year as I lost my first and second year. I've lost more weight this year than I lost my second year of keto with 50 pounds to lose. That's got to be a true testament. Not only that, but you guys can see before and after pictures. You can see my face. Even though I'm not losing weight on the scale, my body is just, look, I have to show you. Okay, so this is what my body looks like at 175 pounds, right? This shirt doesn't do me justice, but without being too revealing, I still have a fupa. You can still see I've got that fat pooch on my lower belly. But like, these are a size 10 jeans. So I have a little fat roll that comes over the jeans because, like I said, 12s fit perfect, 10s are a little tight. But anyway, you can see my legs, right? I'm a lot less chunky monkey. But where I've seen it the most is I do have a lot of loose skin, but look at my arms, how defined my arms, right? So you're starting to see some muscle through there. I've noticed it this year in my neckline. We've got a collarbone. I've also noticed that my double chin is almost gone, but being 51 postmenopausal, I do have some skin elasticity issues, but I'm working on trying to save what I have, trying to preserve what I have, because I never took care of myself before. But anyway, guys, so finding that course, taking that course, learning what I did, all of the pieces fell into place, and here I am now, right? And I know for those of you following me, you guys know this story, but this is for the sake of all the new people in the room. And it's important every once in a while to reintroduce myself, and that's probably going to be pretty close to the title. So for all of you new people, because in the last 3 months, my channel has grown by 300. So I haven't done like a learn, get to know me kind of thing. So that's what today is about. So tonight I'm cooking for my in-laws. I'm just trying to be a good daughter, just trying to do the right thing. And I'm lonely. I'm lonely. My husband has now been gone for 9 days. And I'm lonely, really lonely. I love my dogs, but I really am ready for him to be home. And he's either going to be home sometime tomorrow or Monday. Before we get to the daily devotional, I still do not know what the Bones mystery flavor is, the Bones coffee. So I'm going to tell you what it tastes like. Now I know that Bones coffee has a flavor called s'more time, like s'more, S-M-O-R-E. They have a flavor called s'mores. I don't get chocolate, but I'm getting a really strong graham cracker taste and smell. That's what I thought was ginger yesterday. I'm getting a really strong graham cracker taste, like a cinnamon and graham cracker. So I'm thinking that might be their s'more. Unless they have another flavor that is specifically gingerbread. That could be a gingerbread flavor. It could be a graham cracker flavor. But s'more time's the only one that fits the description of what I'm tasting in there, except for I don't taste marshmallow or chocolate at all. Just the graham cracker. But anyway, moving right along. Let's get to the daily devotional, and then I'll show you what I'm eating today. And then tonight, I may show you little bits and pieces of how I put together a meal for keto and non-keto people, right? Just the little tiny variations and things I do when I'm prepping a meal to make something for myself when I'm the only one keto in the house. All right, guys, for those of you new to my channel, anytime you see me with this gorgeous little brown book, this is the daily devotional. This is where I read the passage. Now, this is scripture based, but it's not scripture. I'm not reading you the Bible. This is a book called Jesus Calling. It's a daily motivation and devotional that is Christian based, and it's written like God is talking to you himself. I actually went out and purchased 2 more of these that I'll be giving away before the end of the year. I just got to figure out how and when I'm going to do that. But so if you want, I'm getting ready to read the devotional. If not, the very next scene you're going to see is what I'm eating for my first meal of the day. So you can skip forward to that, but I would hope you would stay. All right, guys, today is December 4th. My thoughts and not your thoughts. Neither are your ways my ways. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways and thoughts higher than yours. Remember who I am when you spend time with me. Marvel at the wonder of being able to commune with the King of the universe. Anytime, any place. Never take this amazing privilege for granted. Though I am vastly higher and greater than you, I am training you to think my thoughts. As you spend time in my presence, my thoughts gradually form in your mind. My spirit is the director of this process. Sometimes he brings the Bible verse to my mind. Sometimes he enables you to hear me speak directly to you. These communications strengthen you and prepare you for whatever is before you on your life path. Take time to listen to my voice. Through your sacrifice and precious time, I bless you far more than you ever dare to ask. Isaiah 55:8 and 9, Colossians 4:2, and Psalms 116:17. I'll see you at the first meal of the day. All right, guys, this is my first meal of the day. What I did was I took a little bit of the bacon grease and brushed this protein-sparing bread. I am not promoting fat on everything, but I wanted this really nice toast look, so I used less than a teaspoon on both pieces of protein-sparing bread. I have 3 slices of center-cut real thick bacon. I put 1 measured tablespoon of mayonnaise on this, almost like a BLT, but without the L, and the T is on the side. So I've got some little cherry tomatoes I'm trying to finish up, and I'm going to have another cup of coffee this morning, and that'll be my first meal of the day. All right, guys, so at breakfast, I told you it was a 2-cup of coffee kind of day. And because I already know what the Franken bones taste like, I couldn't figure out what the mysterious flavor was. I wanted to try the holy cannoli. And let me tell you, this is amazing. Please understand that the flavors of my coffee may be different than yours because I always sprinkle, I'm going to say, 1/4 teaspoon of salt in my coffee. Oh, everything about that is absolutely freaking amazing, down to the replication of the frosting. I mean, I'm not even kidding you. It is literally liquid cannoli. It is liquid cannoli. They have been successful at replicating that taste. Absolutely love this. Still don't have an owner to who sent me this coffee, but thank you, holy cannoli. That's good. Maybe that's going to be a new thing for me now. Holy cannoli. Good job, Bones. All right, guys, I traveled into Ocala today looking for some pants, and I did find 3 pair of slacks that looked really nice from Chico's, but they were super expensive. These are the sweaters and shirts that I found at Marshall's. And everyone that you see here is one that I ended up purchasing. They had the cutest sweaters on sale for $12.99. I just couldn't pass it up. On your mark. Get set. Go. I also got these super cute shoes from DSW Shoes. Of course, you would wear them without the socks on. Toby is helping me with this instructional. I got these super cute shoes. A little bit of a heel. Dun, 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 dun. Gosh, this makes my foot look huge. It's not. These are a size 8. Also got these really cute flats. And both of these shoes are from Anne Klein. Super, super comfortable. I normally cannot wear a pointed toe, but I think those look great. The last pair of shoes are a pair of Skechers. These are called Skechers Cleo, C-L-E-O. They are like, look at these guys. These are made of a super soft, almost like a sweater material. They're super flexible, super comfortable, nice and padded with the memory foam, and they have a lot of traction and grip on the bottoms, so those will look great with slacks. So this was one of the items that I didn't show you in the dressing room because I simply bought it to kind of throw over a t-shirt or whatever. Love it. I have a lot of gray items in my closet, and I thought this might give it a little bit of color. I can wear peach, I can wear blue, I can wear gray with this. It'll all look fantastic. So, love this. All right, guys, last but not least, I went to Chico's. I got myself 3 pair of pants, and if you're ever wondering about Chico's clothing size, I am in between a size 10 and 12 pants in every brand on the market, and these are a 1.5. So the way Chico's sizes run is like 0, 0.5, 1. They go in half sizes. So they start with 0, and then they go 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, right? And they keep going. These are a 1.5. They are ankle, so they go all the way down to the ankle. They have lots of stretch, lots of forgiveness. I stayed with basic colors like black and khaki. So I bought this really cute, super soft velour feeling sweater. This is so warm and so comfy, guys. This is gonna be perfect with any blouse that I wear. Perfect to keep in the car, perfect to have at work. For, you know, there's always that one employee that always turns the air down and freezes everyone else to death. So those are my purchases for today. Mom and Dad will be here. Dinner will be at 5:30. So I gotta start clearing my kitchen and getting ready to make my parents' dinner. I'll see you at the next segment. All right, guys, just a couple quick tips when you're feeding people who are not on a ketogenic lifestyle. So basically, my traditional meatloaf is amazing. However, I make it with about a half a cup of Italian breadcrumbs and about a quarter cup of ketchup in this mix here. I also have onions, salt, pepper, oregano, parsley, and a little bit of coconut amino, salt and pepper. And then mine I've made with pork rind breadcrumbs. So if you can see what I've done here to separate the two is this one has the handle showing, this one does not. So if you were cooking for a large amount of people and you wanted to keep the keto friendly version separate, all you have to do is wrap your pan in some aluminum foil. Make sure that your pan, that's not going to mess up your oven or your pan. And then one of them I'll leave the handle showing, the other one I won't. Oftentimes, since it's only me eating the keto version, I'll also make a smaller portion. These will both shrink up as they're cooking, but this will still be smaller than this one. But those are just some tips. When making a food like meatloaf, what I do is I mix all of the seasonings, cheese, onions, coconut aminos. I mix everything together. And then when it's time to add the breadcrumbs and, of course, the ketchup to the non-keto version, I just separate it then. But anyway, now pick yourself a keto-friendly vegetable, green leafy vegetable, and a salad, and you can eat dinner with your friends and family who aren't keto. All right, guys, my kitchen is clean. The green beans are stringed. My pan's ready for that. I've got the 2 meatloafs that I put together in the refrigerator. I've got my table and countertops clean. Sprayed a little bit of fresh pine throughout the house. Got the table set. So now it's just time to take the dogs for a walk. Do you want to go for a walk? You want to go for a walk? Are you ready? Are you ready? Use your inside voice. Inside voice. Are you ready, Karma? Karma, you want to go for a walk? Yes? Oh, good girl. Use your inside voice. You want to go? You want to go? Good girl. All right, guys, I'm going to be wrapping it up here and saying good night to you. So for lunch today, I pulled through a Wendy's drive-thru and I got 2 grilled chicken breasts in a container. Nothing on them, just the grilled chicken breasts. And then for dinner tonight, I'm going to have some meatloaf and some green beans. So that'll be everything I eat today. I think I'm finishing the day under 20 carbs. I don't think there's a problem with me making my carb goal today. This morning I did end up stepping on the scale. I was 176 6.4. So yesterday overeating did impact my weight, but I think it was more the sour cream, all the dairy that I had, the pork rinds, you know what I'm saying? But it's okay. I'll get it together. Anyway, I'm looking forward to having a nice dinner with my mother and father-in-law, a nice walk with the pups, and I will see you tomorrow with another daily vlog. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.